Well, hello there and welcome back to a brand new video where today is a very exciting day because today is the day, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about Saracens once again. I do apologize that this video is about a week late as per usual lately. I don't know, man, honestly, this month, this last 6 weeks for me, work has just been busy, my life has just been busy. Despite us being in lockdown, it's just manic, man, manic. So I do apologize about this video being a little bit late. I was planning to get this video live about a day, maybe 2 days after the full result, which happened last weekend on the 13th of March. But no, today's video is an exciting one because Saracens actually won. Yes, you heard me correctly. Saracens actually won. They won their first championship match against Jersey Reds. And to be honest, it was I would say a convincing win. I was a little bit nervous at the beginning because I think, Jersey Reds was... It's been a week now, so I'm trying to remember. But I believe Jersey Reds were 3-0 up very early on. Once again, us giving away silly penalties. But in the end, we came off with a bonus point win. 5 points. So I think we're now sitting in 5th. Maybe. Not great, I know, but our first victory, which is awesome. So we won 45-13, and I believe at half-time it was somewhat convincing. I think in the second half, Jersey Reds didn't really perform too well. I believe they did score a very easy try, which was annoying. I think it was a charge down or something. I think it was Alex Lewinton who was involved, and I think there was a charge down. But yeah, so half-time it was 24-6. So, not too bad if you think about it. I mean, 24-6 to 45-13. Yes, there's still room for improvements. But no, I'm very happy to announce that Saracens have finally won a match, which is awesome. What's interesting with social media and pretty much any team, any sport around the world, when a high, say, prolific, is that how you say it? Profit, I don't know. You guys know what I mean. A high profile team. Whenever they lose, interactions on social media on multiple platforms, you see the engagement rate just go. It literally skyrockets, right? Literally, it's like SpaceX doing a rocket to the moon. That's normally what happens with engagement, typically when Saracens lose, right? Last week or 2 weeks ago, when we lost the Cornish Pirates, the interactions on multiple social media posts, oh my goodness, it was hard to keep up. However, whenever Saracens win, different story. It's peaceful. You might get a few interactions here or there, but nothing compared to last week when we lost the Cornish Pirates. Jeez, that was pretty tough to take. But no, Saracens have won their very first match, and we had a bye this weekend. So I think that's kind of why I was like, I wasn't in a huge rush to do this video, but I really wanted to do this video, like I said, a few days afterwards. So hopefully when we play our next match, I will be, ready and, try and do kind of like a match report or kind of a review straight after the game. But no, Saracens have won, which is awesome. Now, I kind of want to do a few things a little bit differently because the previous video talking about Saracens, it was more of a rant, however you like to say it, in terms of me going off on one, going like, what are you doing, man? Like, this is not good. But I thought I would kind of, just announce obviously Saracens won if you didn't watch the game. But second of all, take a look at how the week is going in terms of fixtures, results. Because realistically, Saracens winning is great. But if other teams around Saracens win as well, then it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Now, looking at the fixtures, right? Looking at the fixtures in terms of what has happened this weekend, right? So I'm recording this on Saturday the 20th. Hopefully this video will go live hopefully tomorrow. So basically, Saracens, like I said, had a bye this weekend, and the reason why people have byes in the championship is they wasn't able to fulfill the whole kind of like fixture list. So hence why every team has a bye, just one bye, I believe. And this week we had our bye. So it gives the players, 2 weeks rest, which is pretty good. But no, so basically on Friday the 19th, so a few days ago, Ealing Trailfinders, our biggest rivals, you could say, won once again with 55 points, a bonus point win. And I think it was really close, to be honest, at halftime. I think, can I bring up the halftime result? So having just gone to the Ealing Trailfinders Twitter page, halftime was 12-12. Second half, 55-19. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Yeah, so Ealing Trailfinders, I mean, they're currently sitting top. If I have a quick look at the table, if it loads. Oh, the website, man. Don't you hate it when websites are really slow? Looking at the table right now, Ealing Trailfinders are in first place, right? 15 points, and they're doing phenomenal. So 3 out of 3, all bonus point wins. And Saracens are currently sitting 4th with 2 played, 1 win, 1 loss. And we got 5 points. So if we win next weekend and we get a bonus point win, we'll be up to 10 points, which does look pretty good if you think about it. Cornish Pirates is currently sitting 3rd, and Cornish Pirates are, are looking good. However, something which is very exciting, which I had a look and I was like, you know what? Something is going to happen, and I'm hoping it happens soon. And how many times am I going to say hoping? I'm hoping that Ealing Trailfinders do start to lose a little bit of steam before we do play them. We play Richmond next week, and hopefully we do win. Ealing Trailfinders are playing Hartpury University. It's going to probably be a guaranteed win for Ealing Trailfinders. Who knows? Hartpury University might pull out some magic. I don't know. They might bring out the janitor. They might bring out the English teacher. I don't know. But Hartpury University... Actually, should we have a quick look, actually? Hartpury University, I think you can actually check their previous, what am I trying to say? Their previous kind of results. I'm curious to see what their previous, okay. Wow. Ooh. So in 2020, earlier this year, Ealing Trailfinders beat Hartpury University 59-5. Okay. But then the year before, 22-14, and then the year before that, it was 32-25 to Ealing Trailfinders. So Ealing Trailfinders is going to be a win, which, is expected. Now, after next weekend, I believe it's Easter, so there's a gap between the 28th of March until the 10th of April. So I think that's, 2 weeks gap? Now, what's interesting is Cornish Pirates are playing at home versus Ealing Trailfinders. Very, very exciting indeed. Cornish Pirates playing at home, and you never know, right? So from a Saracens point of view, I really hope that Cornish Pirates can win. Saying that though, Cornish Pirates, if they win tomorrow, they will be 2nd. They will be closing the gap. So it's going to be interesting. And bearing in mind, we only play each other once, which is the interesting bit. So basically, my kind of thought process is Cornish Pirates beat Ealing Trailfinders. Saracens win their next 2 matches. We therefore will be in the top 3, which is exciting. But then, Saracens, right? Saracens play Ealing Trailfinders on Sunday the 25th of April. So 2 weeks after the Cornish Pirates have played Ealing Trailfinders, Ealing Trailfinders and Saracens will meet at Saracens. It's going to happen on April 25th, which is a Sunday. Now, the reason why I'm excited for this, and it's literally, 34 days away, is the fact that the boys will be back. The Six Nations have officially finished. Well, I guess it technically has, right? But France and Scotland play, next week due to the, just that outbreak where they couldn't play during the correct time or the organised time, whatever you want to say, or the scheduled time. But Saracens will have the full squad back, which is very exciting. I'm curious to know, we'll end on this, I'm curious to know from, say, a Saracens point of view or a rugby point of view, or, any of your thoughts, really. I'm curious to know, what would you do? So do you play out the current team right now? They're bonding, they're getting stronger, the chemistry is building, and you kind of just keep on going, right? You keep on going. Now, when the England players are back in, right, no offence to the starting 15, the England players who will come in could easily replace whoever's in the starting 15. However, do you start them, right? So do you start them, get them rolling, get the points on the board, then bring out the people who have been playing for the last few weeks? Or do you allow the team to keep playing as they are? But second half, maybe 30 minutes to go, you bring on the likes of Maratoji, Villa-Pola, Mako, Jamie George, etc. I'm curious, what would you guys do? Would you A, start them and just get a good scoreline? Or B, do you hope that the team is good enough to get a good scoreline, and then second half, while the opposition are tired, bring them in, they smash them, get a few extra tries, and Bob's your uncle, really? I don't know what I would do, personally. I'm curious to know what you guys would do. It's just an interesting thing, an interesting discussion I had myself after my cycle ride. I was like, what would you do? I mean, for me personally, Jamie George, I think, will start regardless, just because our scrums haven't been that good. And I even think Billy Villa-Pola. I think Billy Villa-Pola and Jamie George starting is great. Owen Farrell, for example, I love Manny Villa-Pola. I think he's definitely doing well. His kicking's getting better. Still a little bit annoyed from him missing those conversions at Cornish Pirates, but end of the day, he is human, and, we don't want to live in the past anymore. We just want to focus on the present and the future, and hopefully get Saracens back up to the Premiership. But no, I'm curious, because Elliot Daly will be back, but there's some been some huge performances by Saracens lately. And, you know, some of the players, man, I mean, it's an exciting time, but a very nervous time. And I know we'll end on that, but basically the last thing I want to say is every time Saracens now play, regardless who it is, even if it's Hartpury University when I've got the English teacher playing, I'm just nervous. I am. And if I'm nervous, the players must be nervous as well. Maybe. I don't know. They're professionals at the end of the day. They get coached for this, trained for this to be in these situations. But I'm very glad that we finally got our first win. If we lost, I would have been like, what? But, guys, in a few weeks' time, Cornish Pirates and Ealing Trailfinders play each other. Let's just hope that the good old Cornish will beat Ealing. Because, I mean, there is a good chance that Ealing could get promoted. But I don't know about their financial situation. They've been top before, but never got promoted due to stadium size. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. If anyone knows that information, like have they got financial backing now? Do they have the support to get promoted? Please let me know. But anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, then be sure to massive thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, comment thoughts regarding this. But no, it's a very exciting time. But anyway, guys, have a wonderful day. And as with my next video, adios, chaps. Boom. She's a diamond,